November is a wild month. Anything that can happen will happen, so expect the unexpected. Hello, I'm Carrie Samuels, your intuitive counselor and happiness coach with your November forecast. And I'm sure you are feeling this emotional intensity. We are in Scorpio season until the 22nd. Scorpio is pretty much known for that emotional depth and transformation and intensity. So it's more than just that. This is a very waterlogged first part of the month. We have a lot of planets in Scorpio and water signs, and that's deep emotional energy. And there's so much transformation happening because as we head into the month, we are in an eclipse portal. That first eclipse, new moon eclipse, happened in Scorpio the 25th of October, and up until our total lunar eclipse in Taurus on November 8th, we are in that eclipse portal when things are coming up for you to be healed, to be transformed. And because this is so much water and emotion and Scorpio and all the things, everything is coming up for you. Maybe one moment you feel like you're on top of the world and you could do anything and everything is hilarious. And then the next minute you are crying. And I mean, really crying. Trust me, I get it. I'm in it too. There's a lot happening, and particularly with the Taurus and Scorpio themes, which are about love, sex, death, emotional transformation, money, what you value, how you value yourself, the economy, all the things. I mean, like, so much. And this total lunar eclipse in Taurus on November 8th is conjunct within 1 degree Uranus, the planet of shocking transformation, freedom, change, liberation, revelations. I mean, this is really like paradigm shifting stuff. And that is also square 5 other planets. Total lunar eclipses always bring about karmic endings. And this in Taurus is about how you communicate. Taurus rules the throat, what you value, how you manage your resources, your sense of security. It's very intense. It's going to bring about like incredible, shocking new beginnings. It also happens to be on election day in the United States. So no big deal, right? Okay, so here's the thing. Because there's so much full moon and eclipse energy, and Uranus can bring shocks, and this is square Saturn, and we have this Mars energy that's very intense. I highly recommend that if you live in the United States to get your ballot in early. Walk it to a drop box if you can, and mail it if you must, but do it early, okay? Because things are going to be more intense than usual for an American election. I mean, go figure. So it's so important. And these shocking revelations could bring us to a very positive direction to move us forward with progress. That's why you've got to vote. Or we can have some shocking upsets, or we can have maybe a combination of a lot of things. There's a war of the words happening now, and that's because Mars is retrograde in Gemini since October 30th. Mars is usually only in a sign for about 6 weeks. Mars is going to be in Gemini for 7 months because of this retrograde. Mars is going to be retrograde in Gemini all through late January of next year. So Mars is the warrior planet. It's aggression, it's action. Gemini is words, communication, transportation. So we will see some slowdowns in transportation. And it's not like Mercury retrograde. Mars is more about vitality. But Gemini is ruled by Mercury. So we have those elements there as well. And Mars retrograde can make you feel like you don't have a lot of energy or you don't have a lot of vitality. Yet in Gemini, you're getting in touch with repressed anger, and we're seeing that now, but it can also cause some anger with your words. If you're too quick, or you aren't thinking before you say something, or write it on social media. So I encourage you to be very careful with your words and what you write and how you speak, especially since Mars is helping you get in touch with pent-up anger. Mars retrograde can also help you get in touch with your passions that have been buried and how to communicate that. I have a whole section on Mars retrograde in Gemini in my celestial guide, my 2022 celestial guide. You can get that for free using the link below. There's so much in there for you. You can learn about the eclipses and all our retrogrades, and you can look forward to the next 2 months, and you can also look back. I'll tell you more about that at the end of this video, but for now, know that you can get that for free using the link below. So again, there's a lot to Mars retrograde in Gemini, and so the most important thing for you to remember is to watch your words, to use your words wisely, and to really connect with parts of yourself that have been repressed through anger. Your anger tells you where your boundaries have been crossed and where you're not maintaining boundaries, where you've been tread upon, where someone is imposing their will on you. And so that will really bring up some anger as well. And sometimes that's going to help you, especially as we get toward the end of the month, as we have this incredibly positive new moon in Sagittarius. The sun moves into Sagittarius on the 22nd, and that next day we have a beautiful, lucky new moon in Sagittarius. It's really a benevolent one. It's one of the best new moons of the year. And just after that, Jupiter, the planet of expansion and abundance and optimism, goes direct after being retrograde since July, and it goes direct in Pisces, which is about your dreams and your empathy and your compassion and feeling connected. And so this is a very beautiful time to pursue your dreams. Everything at the end of the month starts moving into fire and more positive motion. So after this really reflection and letting go of these karmic patterns that the eclipses are bringing up and all that water is helping you connect to, you can really connect to your ideals and dreams, and that Sagittarius energy is going to help you move forward with joy and enthusiasm. So even though Mars is slowing you down a bit in your action, your Jupiter is going to help you move forward with things that really matter. So it's really about stewarding your energy to things that are really important to you so that you can really go for your dreams. So I have 3 action steps to help you navigate this very dynamic energy. So your first action step is to calm your nervous system. Eclipse season can feel like you have all fingers in an electric socket. It's very highly charged. It can really run through your nervous system and cause a lot of anxiety and agitation. Maybe you have trouble sleeping. Maybe you're feeling like you just can't calm down. So ground yourself. Mars in Gemini, breathing, okay? So maybe instead of pushing yourself forward, you find exercises that restore you. That's part of what Mars in Gemini retrograde is teaching you. And really work with your breath. If you find yourself getting really nervous, slow down your breath. Feel it in your body. Make sure you're exhaling, right? And make sure you're slowing down that exhale. I like to imagine the breath is massaging my nervous system, really slowing it down to relax and calm my nervous system. And that's what I suggest you do. So remember, if you feel yourself elevating and getting too agitated or you're fried, calm yourself with your breath. Which brings us to action step number 2, which is to listen to your body. Especially with this Mars retrograde, you may feel like pushing yourself, but everything in the universe is saying, hey, you have to restore yourself. You have to find what regenerates you. And Mars is your physical vitality. So again, you may not have as much vitality. Gemini rules the respiratory system, the lungs. Now, with Jupiter in Pisces, Jupiter expands everything it touches, and Pisces actually rules the hospital system. So we are going to see more people, maybe the hospitals filling up, and some of these respiratory issues, all kinds of respiratory issues surfacing now. And if you're run down, you don't want to push yourself into a situation that doesn't feel comfortable for you. So make sure that you're tuning into yourself. So as you get invited to social events or parties or travel and you are not feeling up for it, promise yourself that you're going to listen to yourself and take care of yourself. And your body is also telling you what feels good for you and what you're excited about, what lights you up and what doesn't anymore. So really make a practice of tuning into your body to tell you what's right for yourself and what's not right for yourself. Now, your third action step is to make space for new growth. This is a time of karmic endings and destiny, new beginnings. As you let go of what is not right for you, as you create healthy boundaries, as you let go of people and circumstances that deplete you, you're making space for new growth. And as Jupiter is moving forward in Pisces, this is going to connect you more to your dreams. As we're in Sagittarius season, towards the end of the month, you will be more connected toward your dreams. And so you want to really tune into your dreams and also let go of anything that's keeping you from actualizing your dreams. So I know it's scary to let go of security. That's what this full moon in Taurus is teaching you, because Taurus is all about security. So the eclipse is telling you that as you elevate your self-esteem and your self-worth and what you value and really connect with your ideals, it's important for you to move forward in a way that represents who you truly are rather than who you thought you once were. So really feel confident as you let go of those old aspects of yourself, that you are moving towards something renewing and joyful and beautiful. And your body will always show you when you're in the right direction. So I hope that this has helped you really understand this big picture of what's happening now and know that you're not alone. And this is something that we're all experiencing. And this is why I really want to share my 2022 Celestial Guide with you. This 160-page guide is your ultimate oracle to all things divine. Tarot, astrology, numerology, my intuitive insights, they're all there for you. We have journal prompts and affirmations. So that's going to help you plan your next 2 months and then some. And it's also going to help you look back on these months and understand why you went through certain things at certain times. And by tracking your life through the planetary cycles, it helps you become more in tune with the planetary cycles. It helps you understand why things happen to you so that you can be more empowered. And this is why I am so passionate about astrology, numerology, and all things divine. So again, you can download that for free using the link below. And if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to this channel, and make sure you hit that bell to be notified when I come out with a new video. I will have lots of videos for you moving forward. And let me know in the comments how you are enjoying this Scorpio season and what's going on for you with the eclipses. I love you so much, and I'm wishing you an incredible, joyful November and beyond. Lots of love. Bye for now.